today. A lot of high-action, energy basketball. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this night, fellas.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and read. So we got a roster sheet from Nelsonville High School, and they're such a proud school, man. A lot of sports tradition. They love it down here. So on the bottom of their roster, they have some matchup history. And then instead of talking about it, I'll just read it because they did such a good job of spelling this stuff out. It says, since Nelsonville-York's consolidation in 1968, the Buckeyes are currently trailing the Rockets by just 3 games all time, 46-49. Under Coach Jim Darrow in the 90s, the Rockets beat the Buckeyes 17 out of 22 matchups. The Buckeyes have slowly been chipping away at the all-time win-loss record, winning every decade since. The Rockets come out on top earlier this season, 64-43. Looking at point scores between the Buckeyes and the Rockets since 2020, most points scored by a Rocket in a game against the Buckeyes came from Kyan Irvin. He rang up 30 in 2022. On the Buckeyes side, the most points scored in a game against the Rockets was Drew Carter. He scored 27 in 2022.
Kyan Irvin's right down in front of us, too.
Yes, he is. That's another thing I like to see, too. We got a lot of support out here today, a lot of travelers. You know, we're at Nelsonville-York. It's about maybe a 50-minute drive from Wellston. And, you know, they said it earlier, we're kind of packed in back here, so we're looking forward to this night.
I feel like there might be more Rocket fans here than Buckeye fans. I'm looking up behind me in the mezzanine section. It's packed, and I recognize most of those faces, so that's a good sign.
We've traveled well, but I tell you, we love our gymnasium back home. It's such a nice facility, so big. But this is kind of a neat environment, being in a small, compact place like Nelsonville. It's a lot of tradition. I know this crowd's going to be nuts in here tonight. I mean, there's barely room to even move on your seat at all. So it's just it's exciting to for the Rockets to be in this position. Last regular league game of the season for the Rockets. A lot on the line for them. Not much on the line for Nelsonville-York except for just ruining Rockets night. And then the rivalry between Nelsonville and Wellston is definitely heated over the years. A lot of rivals, or a lot of games played over the years have been a lot on the line. And anytime Nelsonville can have a chance to ruin the Rockets sharing a shot at the TVC, I can guarantee they're fired up for that. And it's a highly motivating factor for them.
Yeah, poor Nelsonville. They keep running into TVC teams that have something to play for. Had Makes come down here earlier this week. Came out on the short end on that one. And now they got the Rockets in the same boat.
Yeah.
So a lot of passion to be played with here tonight for sure. Matchup to watch will be Wes Briggs with Cam Sullivan. Cam's a pretty good player down underneath. Wes right now wearing a brace on his left knee. The initial indication is he might have a partially torn PCL. Hasn't had that confirmed by an MRI yet, but he's going to give it a go here tonight.
Yeah, that's a big factor because, of course, he does a lot of movement underneath, a lot of spin moves, and, of course, he can bring the ball outside and drive on you. So the footwork and just having the lack of stability potentially in that right knee can definitely be a factor. Hopefully it's not a factor. We come out of this win, we just whoop the heck out of these guys and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys have talked about so far. I was talking to one of Wellston's longest standing Golden Rocket basketball fans.
Sue Jackson.
Yes, Sue Jackson.
Grandmother of Justin Jackson.
That is right. But Cam Sullivan, last time they played Wellston at home on December 22nd, which seems like an eternity ago. Cam Sullivan had 6 points, but he also had 6 turnovers. And he kind of increased on the rebounds there, too. So it's going to be an interesting battle between him and Wes Briggs again tonight. I hope Wes's knee holds up, like you talked about right there, Matt. But other than that, I mean, this game should be electric, and we're ready for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 37 seconds left on the pregame clock. We're going to pause for the national anthem. I'm Matt Peterson, Nate Mollahan, Carter Witt, and Alyssa Peterson. You're listening to Running Rocket Basketball on 105.3 FM The Game and 1330 WYPC AM. We'll be back with the start of the game right after this.
Attention welders, millwrights, and construction laborers. Join a locally family-owned company that values skill, reliability, and hard work. Bryn Mawr Construction. Whether you're experienced or ready to learn, Bryn Mawr offers steady hours, job security, and competitive pay that rewards your craftsmanship. Enjoy full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k with company match, and paid time off. Work with leading manufacturers and take pride in what you build. Apply today with Bryn Mawr Construction, where hard work truly pays off. Call 740-286-2110.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
When the job is in the woods, you want people who know the land. Cottle Chipping is a locally owned company with over 50 years of experience providing professional logging and land clearing services. From chipping and clearing to full logging jobs, Cottle Chipping delivers honest work, dependable equipment, and results you can count on. For your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 596-5984. Cottle Chipping, local, experienced, and built to work the land. You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Dave Strickland will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Dave Strickland in Wellston at 740-384-2809 today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA agents are extensively trained, and that training never ends because you are too important. ERA Martin & Associates with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
You're listening to the Wellston Golden Rockets on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we are back live here in Nelsonville High School. He's prepared to announce the start of the national tournament is over. Smack in the middle of the away bleachers. Right before the national anthem, the song they're playing, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Phil Collins. That song gives me goosebumps on a normal, especially tonight, because you can definitely feel it coming in the air tonight. Just the energy and electricity around this game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, at first, I didn't really like being in the middle of the crowd, but now it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll feed off of them.
We're
right by them.
The bad thing about it is I'm close enough to the game. I got some defense.
It's a good thing in the middle that we can paint a little bit.
5 on the floor for the Rockets. Owen Kilgore, Braxton English, Austin Jackson, Ryan Long, and Wes Briggs. Your starters for Nelsonville, as they announced them, we actually haven't marked on the roster for the game. Going to be number 2, Alec Thompson. He's the lone senior. Number 10, Grant Elliott. Number 12, Cam Sullivan. Number 22, Wes Wheatley. And number 23, Champ Schultz. So that's going to be your starting 5 for the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. And something I didn't notice when we played them before, they're a relatively young team.
Yeah.
So a lot of good things in the future for them for sure.
Yeah, and on their roster, it reads guard, center. Guard, center. So Wellston might have the size advantage tonight. Definitely going to look out for Cam Sullivan. He's going to be down low, rebounding the ball. Nelsonville's leading scorer last time that they played against Wellston was the sophomore Champ Schultz. He's wearing number 23. He had 11 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, of course, Nelsonville-York, they're a football school, but they've also been very competitive in basketball. But, their love is football, and they've had an extreme success in football over the years. Such a proud tradition, no matter if it's football, softball, baseball, basketball. A fun environment, a lot of proud Nelsonville-York fans. But hopefully the Rockets can send them home pretty unhappy tonight, man. And Carter.
A special shout out to Eric Landrum and the crew at Total Media for putting this one together last minute. It's been a privilege to call Rocket basketball this year, and we're certainly going to have a good time with you.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. Got Wes Briggs in the circle. He's against Champ Schultz. So that's going to be your jump matchup for the tip ball tonight.
Energy, boy. I mean, just energy.
Oh, yeah. I've got some chill bumps right now. I've got some chill bumps, that's for sure.
Somebody might have to come get Nate Mullahan before halftime.
Matt, Nate might go flying over our table here. It is loud in here. It's such a compact gym as well, so this is going to be a fun night.
If you don't get fired up, I mean, there's something wrong. This is just a great environment. Great environment.
Agents are extensively trained, and that training never ends because you are too important. ERA Martin & Associates with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. The Athena Patient app allows you to schedule appointments, message your provider, pay bills, and more. Think Holzer first. Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Avoid the line and enjoy curbside delivery with Holzer Family Pharmacy. When it comes to convenience, think Holzer first.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee-powered tools, gas-powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
Success is about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockard Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs, recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Lockard Insurance, call 384-2020.
You're listening to the Wellston Golden Rockets on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we are back. I believe we might have the live stream issues corrected. We checked a minute ago. We do have at least a YouTube video feed. I'm not sure about the audio, but if everything looks okay on my end, so we'll see if the video crew got it straightened out. Got Alyssa Peterson on the mic with halftime stats. Alyssa, what do you got?
I have our leading scorers. Wes Briggs, he has 18 points right now. Justin Jackson is next with 8, and then Braxton Ingalls has 3, and then Rylan Long behind him with 2. And then I'll go to rebounds. Wes is leading in rebounds. He has 9 total, and then Rylan has 4. Owen and Justin both have 3 each. We'll go to assists. Justin is the assist leader right now with 3, and Owen has 2 right behind him. Go to steals. Justin is actually leading steals. Also, he has 2, and then Owen, Rylan, and Braxton all have 1 apiece. And our field goal percentage is 36.7%. so still pretty low. We're 13 for 36 right now.
I didn't feel like we shot it very well in
Yeah.
the first quarter, so that doesn't surprise me. So we'll get the mic back to Nathan here.
Yeah.
We're a little out of order from the way we usually sit, so we're trying to pass things around. Like I said, we're smack dab in the middle of the stands, surrounded by fans, so there's really not a lot of room to move. But Nate, I'm not sure if you caught what Alyssa said, but we're shooting about 37% right now, and that's kind of the tail of the tape for me. If we don't shoot it well, we struggle.
Yeah, thankfully we've had some really big rebounds when it counts, and it's. I'm glad we're sitting where we're at, but I had to wear a diaper because I can't get out to go to the restroom, so I just planned ahead. You can take me. Can't take me anywhere, guys.
Yeah, I know. I was starting to smell it.
Yeah, that's all right.
But no, as if we thought Wes Briggs was probably going to be a little bit limited tonight because of his knee problems. That hasn't been the story at all. I mean, like you heard Alyssa say, Wes is our leading scorer with 18 points. He's got 9 rebounds. He's a rebound away from a double-double. We were looking back on our pregame talk that Matt had with us, and we were looking at since 2020, so the year 2020, the most that a Golden Rocket has scored against Nelsonville is 30 points, and that came in 2022 when Kyan Irvin put up a 30-pointer against Nelsonville. So Wes is well on his way to a pretty decent game. I think they just got to keep playing and limit their turnovers and keep making Nelsonville turn the ball over. I think they've done a pretty they've had a rough time handling the ball just as much as we have. So all in all, pretty good first half.
Well, one of the things that we talked about was a big strength of this Rocket team this year is Wes has complementary scorers around him. Right now, they're not doing a whole lot. Not really had a lot of chances. Credit Nelsonville's defense, especially out on the perimeter. Elliott, Wheatley, these are quick guys. Levy's been able to shoot it pretty well. He's got 9, I believe, in the first half, all 3-pointers. So they can't leave him alone. But look, if we get those things corrected, see no reason the Rockets don't come out of here with a win this evening.
Yeah, just do the little things right. Don't make silly mistakes. Play strong, play smart, and don't let them get involved in the head game. Kind of make sure they understand that, what's on the line here. Don't get chippy, don't get talking. Just play your game. Be businesslike and finish this game strong.
Absolutely.
So just to give you guys an idea of kind of the way this week has gone, Coach Briggs rested most of the starters for most of the game last night. Ran a lot of the JV guys. Pretty much the fourth quarter. Rylan Long didn't play. Wes Briggs didn't play. The fourth quarter, he ran the rest of the guys, Barnhill, Noah Jackson, Justin, Braxton Ingles, the usual suspects, pull out that win. So these guys do have at least some rest coming into this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know I've talked a lot about preparation games this year, but I mean this last stretch of games that we've had has really been good for us, especially in an environment like this where it's going to be a really physical second half and try to pull out a win here.
Yeah. So Nelsonville inbounds to start the second half. Schultz has it right now at the right elbow. He'll go top of the key to Elliott, now over to Wheatley. Now Elliott swings it left to Thompson. Thompson has to go back to Elliott at the top. Elliott back to Thompson, left elbow, feeds it down to Sullivan. Now outside to Elliott, swings it over to Thompson. Thompson attacks the baseline from the wing, gets it out to Sullivan. Now Sullivan to Elliott, right side to Wheatley. Now back to Elliott, swings it to Thompson. Thompson 3, left elbow, in and out, rebound Rylan Long. Long is going to push it up in a hurry, gets to Braxton Ingles, 3 from the right side, in and out, no good. And they're going to say it stays with the Rockets, so that went off to Elliott.
That first possession there that the Golden Rockets had on defense was beautiful. They moved well in their 2-3 zone. Nelsonville couldn't find anything, ended up with a defensive rebound.
Inbound to Briggs, spin around from the block, shot's good, and he draws the foul. So Briggs go to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Nice move right there, because it appeared that he switched hands in midair and he got fouled. So again, just showing his strength, how hard of a matchup he is underneath.
So Owen Kilgore takes his spot. And Briggs is at the line. Rylan Long and Braxton Ingles back on defense. We had utility cover coming up off the court down here. The referee had to stomp it back down. So that was the delay. Briggs' foul shot is good. So Briggs converts on a 3-point play, makes it 34-27. Right side for Nelsonville, swings it left to Elliott. Elliott goes to the elbow to Wheatley, now back to Elliott. Now over to Thompson. Thompson to Elliott, Wheatley. So moving the ball all around the perimeter are the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. Thompson back out to Wheatley. He'll attack down inside. Have to dribble back out. Good defense by Justin Jackson. Goes to Thompson, now right side to Elliott. Elliott back out to Thompson. Thompson left to Wheatley, down inside to Schultz. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan gets a putback. So nice look by Schultz to find Sullivan on the back cut.
Nice ball movement. Really wearing the defense out. Rockets right there.
Long left to Kilgore. Kilgore top of the key to Justin Jackson. Tip stolen by Wheatley. Wheatley pushes it up. Goes right side to Elliott. Mid-range jumper, right wing. No good. Rebound Justin Jackson. Now Jackson's got an opportunity to push it up, and he'll slow down. Nope, three-pointer. Right side. Good! Justin Jackson for three.
It's a big shot by Jackson.
Yep. He thought about maybe setting up an offense there, and he decided against it. Take the three-pointer.
And I think one of the adjustments that Nelsonville made at halftime is to make sure you move the ball, move it around, and look how much energy Wellston's defense has to use for this before they shoot the first ball. Well, they shot pretty quick there.
Schultz couldn't get the shot to go. Ball's loose. Picked up by Briggs. Briggs, right side for the Rockets. Gets it to Ingles. Ingles, he'll attack the paint. Kick it out to Rylan Long. Three, left side. No good. Rebound Sullivan. Sullivan gets it to Schultz. Now Nelsonville running some tempo. Schultz slows down. He goes down to Wheatley. Mid-range jump shot. Good.
Yeah, Nelsonville did a good job of getting down the floor. Kind of took away that zone from the Rockets there. Didn't have time to set up.
Ingles goes to Long, now Long to Briggs at the top of the key, goes right to Kilgore at the elbow. Kilgore take a dribble, and he'll get it to Ingles, top of the key. Now Ingles to Briggs. Briggs just to the left, he'll go across the floor to Rylan Long on the right side. Now Long goes out to Justin Jackson. Jackson to Ingles. Ingles, floater to Briggs. Catches it, off the glass and good. So Briggs are well over 20 points. Can't stop him. Thompson has it right side. We got a timeout called by Nelsonville.
A little frustration timeout from the coach, it looks like.
That's going to be a full timeout. 39-31, Rockets on top. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Carter Witt, and Alyssa Peterson. We'll be back right after the timeout.
Start and end your day with McDonald's of Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur. Start your day off with a McGriddle. For lunch, how about a Big Mac or quarter pounder with cheese? And dinner, enjoy some McNuggets or maybe a great shake and fries. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you're always cooking up something great from your Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur McDonald's. And I'm loving it. And you will too. You will too.
You're listening to the Wellston Golden Rockets on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back coming out of a full timeout called by Nelsonville. Nate, I think you're right. The coach was pretty frustrated there because they got no answers for Wes Briggs right now. 23 points for Briggs right now.
And then offensively, they come out of the third quarter just moving the ball, been very patient. And the last couple times on the court, they weren't as patient. And I think one of the mindsets is wear these guys out for the Rockets. You know, move the ball around, make them chase around because they're very aggressive defensively. They use a lot of energy when they do this.
So Schultz has it now, goes left to Elliott, deep on the elbow, goes right, back to Thompson. Thompson one-on-one with Jackson, gets by him down on the block, and Jackson's going to get him on the body foul.
I guess that probably was the block.
Yep, a little bit too much hit for Justin Jackson.
Maybe he got a little excited there. We had the entire Wellston crowd with a defense chant. I mean, this crowd's electric right now. They're ready to see another win here to finish out the regular season.
So Schultz will inbound.
Okay.
Briggs with the steal.
Briggs
coming all the way down the floor, and he'll draw another foul and go to the line for two.
That's something you don't like to see, you know. Between the other seniors with him with the knee brace and getting fouled from behind, getting knocked down on the floor. Just the right tweak the wrong way can cause a lot of damage there. So good to see him get up off the floor uninjured.
Weston Wheatley didn't like that foul call, but I don't know what else you would call right there. He clearly got a bunch of arm. Briggs' first foul shot, in and out, no good.
Probably could have been a targeting call.
So Ingles Long back on defense for the Rockets. Briggs' second shot, and that one goes. So that'll make it 40-31, Rockets up 9. Schultz off the inbound. Slowly pushes it to the right-hand side. Goes right to Thompson on the elbow. Thompson takes a dribble, goes deep. Out goes left to Elliott. Has to go back to Thompson, top of the key. Down inside to Schultz, turn around jump shot. No good. Ball's loose, Schultz gets it to Sullivan inside. Braxton Ingles.
He traveled.
And they're going to get Braxton Ingles. And they're going to say, are they going to give that to him on the shot?
Yep. They're gonna
Oh,
count
my
the bucket.
goodness.
I felt like he traveled before the foul.
So Braxton Ingles was trying to tie it up for a jump ball, and that's where the foul occurred. Sullivan ripped it out, put up the shot, and they still called the foul on Ingles.
Difficult call. A lot of traffic down there, but I thought for sure he drugged both feet before he was fouled.
So Sullivan's got a three-point opportunity. Foul shots away, no good. Tip, and out of bounds off Elliott. It's going to be Rocket basketball.
Nice effort by Kilgore right there.
Yep. I think that's the importance of staying in your position as a defender there. Boxing out, getting in front of your guy.
So now Nelsonville in press. Briggs will inbound to Ingles. He'll go back to Briggs. Now Nelsonville back off. So Briggs goes right to Ingles. Ingles brings it past half court. Elliott. Jackson, turnaround jump shot, good! Wow. Nice one-handed floater.
And the confidence for Jackson this year just keeps growing every game.
He's having a great day.
Yeah, he's sorry, Carter, go ahead, buddy.
He's just playing really, really hard right now. You got a guy off the bench like Levy and just putting in all his effort. He's really giving it all tonight.
Kilgore inside the brick, hands back off to Kilgore. And there's a travel.
Yeah, he just lost control.
Yep.
Not sure what he's doing there.
They call it now pulling the chair. The defender was behind him, and Owen tried to get into the defender a little bit there, and when he was way back there, and he kind of fell over.
3:35 left in the third. Nelsonville inbounds, and Champ Schultz will bring it up the floor.
That's what the live stream is having. Get that fixed now.
Sullivan has the right elbow. Thompson bounce to Schultz. Cut to Elliott, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be off of Rylan Long, so Nelsonville will keep it.
Nice trip by Rylan Long. That's the key. I'm going to miss all these players up there, but just the effort that he brings, the heart that he brings.
Inbound to Levy. Justin Jackson pushes it up the right-hand side, trying to find room in the middle. Floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound Thompson. He had Braxton Ingles and missed it. Thompson, mid-range jump shot just inside the foul line. Easy bucket. So Nelsonville trying to cut into the lead here, 42-37. Long, left to Kilgore. Now back to Long, swings it over to Briggs, the deep top of the key, and he'll go right to Ingles. Ingles goes to Jackson in the middle. Now down inside in the paint to Briggs. Trying to get by Sullivan. Up and under, he'll draw the foul and go to the line for two.
Nice backdoor cut by Rylan Long right there. I know it was tough for West to see him because he had a defender right in his face. But nice IQ play there by Rylan Long, making sure that he was open and available if needed.
And that is just Cam Sullivan's second foul, so nobody in trouble on either side. So Briggs will have two foul shots. The basket didn't go. First one off the front of the rim, no good. So just about every time Wes Briggs been to the line, the last couple games, that first one's been a hair short.
Yeah, he's been splitting his free throws there at the foul line.
He's a little frustrated. He had a pretty hard hand clock coming off that one. Second shot is away. That one doesn't go either. It's going to be rebounded to Elliott. He'll push it up to Schultz. So Schultz going right-hand side. Tries to go down inside. It should be off of, yeah, there we go. Off of Thompson. So the Wellston Rockets will get it back and Briggs will inbound.
Nice anticipation by Justin Jackson right there, recognizing what was going on, and they will jump that like a safety coming down in front of that ball, knocking it out of bounds.
So Nelsonville, a little bit of pressure right now, inbound to Rylan Long, and he gets past Levy. Just Rylan Long broke his ankles in the laugh. Goes Briggs. Now to Ingles, left side.
He's still smiling.
Ingles across the floor to Kilgore. Guarded by Schultz. He'll go right to Rylan Long at the elbow. Long swings to Justin Jackson, top of the key.
Feeding.
Jackson one-on-one with Thompson. Can't get by him. Outside the Long. Head fake. Bounce pass to Briggs. Briggs one-on-one with Sullivan again. Up and under, jump shot, Briggs good. What a move by Wes Briggs.
He's done such a good job this year of creating space between him and his defender to get that puck back.
Schultz, top of the key for Nelsonville. Dribbles to the right elbow. Goes down inside to Sullivan. Back cut, Elliott. Nice move. Good defense by Ingles. Thompson can't get up to go. Rebounded out to Long. Long pushes it up the floor. Goes to the elbow on the right side. He'll kick it out to Briggs.
1:38 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, he literally broke his leg right there, Matt.
They're going to say Rylan Long traveled.
And this poor fellow's down here. Grabbing his Achilles area.
He was going after Rylan Long in the wide open court, and Long put one jab step, and that's all she wrote. So you used the phrase broke his ankle. He might have actually done it that time.
Yeah.
Hope he's okay. That's Champ Schultz. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Carter Witt, and Alyssa Peterson. We'll be back right after the injury timeout.
After the game, grab the family and head to the Patio Grubs and Suds for a slice of hometown spirit. They're delicious. Fresh-made pizza and friendly atmosphere make it the perfect way to end game night. On a great note, make the patio part of your game night plans. Stop in 114 South Ohio Avenue in Wellston or call 740-855-4271 to order ahead. The Patio Grubs and Suds, proud supporters of Wellston Rockets basketball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming off the floor was Champ Schultz, and he's limping, so his night might be over. At least okay for the most part. So checking in the game for him now is Weston Wheatley. And Thompson will inbound against the press. He goes to Elliott. Now back to Thompson. Thompson trying to find room. Goes left to Elliott. Elliott has to post it up to Wheatley. Wheatley throws it out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Rylan Long. So good defense by Rylan.
And this is what I call for from the first half. We do such a great job. Just our guys are so quick, and the effort's there. We create a lot of turnovers from that press.
Inbound to Thompson. Goes left on the elbow to Wheatley. I'm sorry, that was Elliott. Back
Nice
cut, Elliott.
backdoor cut.
Layup, and they're going to say he got fouled. He was already by the defender.
Nice backdoor cut, though. Nice shot.
I'm not sure who they called that on. I think it might have been Owen Kilgore, maybe.
They called that one on Justin Jackson. That'll be his second of the night so far. Must have been some sort of contact up front.
So first foul shot for Elliott is good. Make it 44-38 with 1:12 left in the third.
Nelsonville just hanging around.
Yeah, Rockets having a hard time putting the nail in the coffin tonight, that's for sure. So back quarter basketball play. Elliott's second shot goes as well. So inbound to Rylan Long. Nelsonville a little bit of pressure here. Long pushes up the right, goes left to Briggs. Briggs will throw it to Kilgore. Kilgore over to Long. Long right to Ingles. Three-point shot right side. Ingles off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Outside to Kilgore. Kilgore takes a dribble, attacks the paint, kicks it out to Ingles. Now down to Justin Jackson. Jackson mid-range wing, dribbles around. Jump shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Gets the putback, can't get it to go. Ball's loose on the floor, and Sullivan comes up with it. Pushes it all the way to Levy. Levy on Kilgore. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Elliott. Elliott can't get the putback. Rebound Kilgore.
What a great job by Kilgore. Get down court, setting up, not fouling, causing him to shoot a bad shot. They get a rebound right there.
So they're going to call a foul on Levy, who fouled Braxton Ingles on the loose ball. Or maybe it was Owen Kilgore he fouled. But nonetheless, Wes Briggs will inbound from the baseline. Nelsonville's going to stay in that pressure. Elliott all the way up the floor. And then two guys to half court.
34 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
So Long left. Head fake gets to Briggs. Briggs will throw it up to Justin Jackson. Now we're in good shape. Jackson attacks the paint. Goes loose. Briggs, three-point shot, top of the key. No good. Ball's out. It's going to be rebounded by Thompson. 20 seconds left. And they're going to get Rylan Long on a reach-around foul.
That's 3 fouls for Rylan. He needs to be a little smarter right there because we need to have him the whole fourth quarter.
I'm surprised Coach
Briggs.
Briggs.
It's just 1 foul. I'm sorry, I look at his points. That made me nervous.
For the sake of rest, I'm surprised Coach Briggs hasn't put Noah Jackson in for a couple of these guys, at least for a couple of minutes. 18 seconds left. Elliott has it in the backcourt. Gets past half court now. Goes to Levy on the back cut. Shot's no good. Rebound to Briggs. 8 seconds left. Briggs floats it to Rylan Long. 6 seconds. Long inside to Briggs. Down on the block. Shots up and good. Thompson inbounds it. And Rylan Long had a steal. So as the third quarter runs out, Rylan Long tipped the inbound pass.
Yeah, nice job by Briggs. Just making sure, understanding he had plenty of time to shoot that shot and didn't force it. Set his feet up and finished underneath the basket in the paint.
So at the end of the third quarter, your score, Rockets 46, Nelsonville-York Buckeyes 39. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan. Peterson back with the fourth quarter. not sure everything's connected, so you should still hear us. To the sponsors, start of the fourth quarter. Rockets on top 46-39. West Briggs gets it right along in the backcourt. And number 13, Stevie Blair, checks in for the Buckeyes.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else.
Attention welders, millwrights, and construction laborers. Join a
Good
local
people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. Which started in a garage with 2 people and a dream, now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Seems like
when the job is in the woods, you want people who know the land. Cottle Chipping is a locally owned company with over 50 years of experience providing professional logging and land clearing services. From chipping and clearing to full logging jobs, Cottle Chipping delivers honest work, dependable equipment, and results you can count on. For your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 596-5984. Cottle Chipping, local, experienced, and built to work the land.
Kicks it out to Noah Jackson.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts.
Kilgore now on the right wing. Top of the key, Justin Jackson. He passes over to Noah Jackson. Noah Jackson goes inside to West Briggs. Now he'll work on Sullivan. Spin move. Blocked by Sullivan now. West Briggs gets it back. Sullivan hits the floor trying to draw a foul. He won't get the call. West Briggs puts 2 points back up on the board. 10-point lead. Go ahead, Matt.
Kudos to that referee for not selling that flop, because a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, the referee is so conditioned to blow that whistle when a kid flops like that.
So Rockets up 10. Good job, Carter Witt and Nate Mollahan, for picking me up while I worked through the connection problems. Floater goes for Nelsonville.
Watch it.
So right along had it picked off from behind by Blair. Blair to Thompson. Thompson outside to Elliott. Elliott, 3-point shot, left side. No good. It's going to be off of Wheatley. No way! They're going to set that win off of Kilgore. That was
ERA Martin & Associates is your local connection to buying and selling real estate. They have a team of great agents ready to help you not only find a property, but actually buy it. There are a lot of steps involved in buying or selling real estate, and it's important to work with an agent you trust to guide you through. ERA agents are extensively trained, and that training never ends because you are too important. ERA Martin & Associates, with offices in Jackson and Wellston, wishing all of our local athletes great success.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, had a little bit of a connection issue again. Hopefully we're back. 60-48, Rockets on top. Nelsonville with the ball. Inbound to Sullivan. He goes down inside the paint to Thompson. Thompson has to get it back out to Sullivan. Now Sullivan's going to go one-on-one with Briggs. Spin move, hook shot, good.
Nice move by Thompson to Sullivan.
So inbound to Ingles. Ingles against the trap, goes to Briggs. Briggs will push it up to Rylan Long, right side. Long down inside to Jackson, over to Kilgore. Kilgore off the block and good.
Beautiful. Way to be unselfish right there by Jackson, finding Kilgore underneath for an easy bucket.
So Levy down inside to Sullivan. Briggs to Ingles. Ingles up the right-hand side to the elbow. Now he'll cross over and swing it over to Ryan Long and hit it back to Briggs. Briggs guarded Sullivan. And he'll go long. Long down inside the peak, swings it outside to Ingles. 2 minutes left. Ingles to Jackson. Jackson to Long at the right wing. Guarded by Sullivan. And Sullivan's basically going to tackle Ryan Long.
Ryan was a dipping and ripping right there. Yeah, big a defensive end, get low, rip through.
And that's going to be
the quarterback.
That's going to be Sullivan's fourth.
It's getting to the point now where I think these Rocket players can kind of feel it. They're 2 minutes away from their share of the TVC title. And
inbound
they're
to
still
Briggs.
playing hard.
Kilgore stops now outside to Briggs. Briggs inside and he'll go to Ingles. Ingles, ball tipped, gets it back. Ball tipped again. Blair. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's got to be a flagrant.
And they're not going to call that on Wheatley.
He bounced his head off the ground.
So they're going to get the foul called, but Wheatley just football tackled him. May not have been intentional.
No,
he got up
and
gave him a high five there, but man, Long's hurting.
Yeah, he gave great effort right there trying to get to the ball, but I don't think it was on purpose, but still, regardless of intent, you got to call it based off of how hard he fouled him, I think.
So that puts us in the bonus, and Rylan Long's going to be at the line for 2 shots.
And you know, Rylan might have, he's obviously a little shaken up right there, but the first thing he did was get up and help the other player up off the ground from Nelsonville.
Yeah, that just shows you what kind of character the guy has.
Yeah.
So Rylan Long's first foul shot is good. We'll make it 63-50, so 13-point lead pending the second foul shot. 1:47 left here in the game. Long's second foul shot is away, and that one goes as well. Wheatley inbound to Elliott. Elliott's going to let it roll and pick it up right past half court. He'll swing it to Thompson. Thompson down inside, tip, and Wheatley comes up with it. Wheatley, he'll attack the paint, mid-range floater, no good, rebound, Justin Jackson. Jackson swings it all the way up the floor to Ingles. Ingles past half court, gets it to Rylan Long. Long's going to slow down, and they're going to trap him and foul him, so Levy has to foul Rylan Long, and Long, who just made 2 foul shots, is going back to the line.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, if there's someone we want in the line right now, it's probably Rylan Long. I think he might be the only player to hit both of his foul shots tonight.
What's West at rebound-wise, Alyssa?
What's West Briggs' rebounds? Check him with Alyssa on some stats. 14 rebounds.
I was hoping he'd get 20, but it's going to be tough.
So Rylan Long's first shot on this trip does not go off the front of the rim, no good.
That one's on me, Ryan. I shouldn't have said anything.
Gave him the kiss of death.
I definitely would have Wes on the bench right here. The last thing you'd want is him to just get a silly injury with nothing on the line right here.
Second shot doesn't go either. Wheatley with the rebound. He'll go to Elliott. Elliott left-hand side. Go down side to Sullivan. Sullivan in the paint. Floater. Gets the bounce and gets it to go.
At this point, there's no value having Wes in the ball game, I think.
So we got a 30-second timeout called by Nelsonville. We'll stay right here with you. Story so far, Wes Briggs, 38 points, 14 rebounds. What a night.
Yeah. Yeah, like we said, go ahead, Carter.
I was going to, since the Rockets first led in the second quarter with 5 minutes left, they first led with 18-17. Since then, they have not trailed behind the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes. There have been 2 ties, but ever since then, the Rockets have kind of held this one together.
Yeah, and the one thing that's impressed me of these Rockets, because they've been in some tight ball games throughout the year, and not one time have you seen them panic. They've all just understand, hey, we'll grind this thing out, and no matter what, we're going to come out with a victory. And it's just been such a fun time this year watching these guys, because it's been a long time since you watch, a team that's just come out and just dominate at the end of the game like they have been here lately.
And he's run the starters the entire second half. No sighting of Devin Barnhill or Noah Jackson here in the second half. So Wes Briggs will inbound, gets it to Braxton Ingles. Ingles pushes up the right-hand side, gets past Levy. Now Ingles is going to stop, dribbling around. Ball's loose on the floor, and they're going to get a jump ball. Coach Briggs wanted a foul, justifiably so. The arrow is going to go with Nelsonville.
Part of me might be thinking Nelsonville wanted a foul there, too. Probably trying to get him back along.
Again, let's see Wes.
Inbound goes to Thompson for Nelsonville. He'll hand off to Elliott. Elliott crosses half court, picked up by Long, comes off the screen. Elliott, three-point shot, left side, no good. Ball's tipped, out, rebound right along, gets it to Kilgore. Kilgore to Briggs. Now Briggs will keep it himself. Briggs all the way into the middle, floaters up, shot's no good, gets his own rebound.
And he's getting fouled like that.
And there we go. Wes is trying to figure out why it took so long to call that. And so is Coach Briggs. He ran all the way up the sideline to the other official. And this is what I'm just going to call this what it is. You got, Coach Briggs has obviously got a kid down here getting beat to death. He goes to say something to the referee, and the referee just kind of laughs. It's not professional.
Yeah.
I'll just call it what it is.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a joke to him because there's no accountability. Wes Briggs' first shot is good.
Was it Twinkle Toes?
No, that was the other guy.
It looks like we got some substitutions here now. Carson McCorkle, senior, he's going to check in now with 39 seconds left. Noah Jackson returns to the ball game. And pending his return to the game as well, Devin Barnhill. He's at the table, probably going to check in for Wes, who's at the line right now.
One more foul shot, and Wes hits the 40 spot.
I know, it's a big shot for him, I'm sure. I mean, this crowd's up on their feet. They understand the implications on this game. This is absolutely beautiful to witness.
All hugs over on the Rocket bench right now. Tyson Witt comes to the table. He'll come in for Kilgore. Elijah Long. Briggs' second shot doesn't go. Sullivan over to Blair. Blair right side, Wheatley, shot no good. Rebounded by Elliott, goes to Sullivan. Sullivan gets the putback.
You think their goal was to get Wes 40? Is that why they stay in the ball game?
Goes to Noah Jackson.
Maybe.
Back to Briggs. Briggs guarded by Elliott.
That's a foul.
Elliott with the reach, and Briggs will go to the line. (65-52). Rockets on top with 18 seconds left. Briggs at the line for 2 shots.
There
Gets it to go. 40 points. Wes Briggs on the evening. Kilgore subs out. Ingles subs out. Barnhill, Tyson Witt come in.
You put 40 on the board, that's rare air. I'm not sure how many alumni have scored at least 40 or more, but not many.
I saw Brody Merrill do it in '98. Briggs second one goes.
I believe Scott Cheatham had 45.
So Briggs hits the foul shot and comes off the floor fired up. Crowd is fired up. Everybody on their feet here for the Rockets. Inbound goes to Elliott. 15 seconds left. Elliott's just going to hold it. He'll go to Blair. Blair goes left to Levy. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound Carson McCorkle. Sullivan comes up with it. He'll get the putback, but it's not going to matter. Time's going to run out here. Noah Jackson catches it with 3 seconds left. And the Rockets win! The Rockets, for the first time in forever, win a share of the TVC-Ohio.
What a night. What a season. What a season.
What a fun game to call, fellas.
I mean, look where these Rockets have come from last year and the year before. I mean, just struggle bus. And then this year to come and just finish like they have. I think they caught everybody off guard, coming out and playing like they had. And just playing as a team, playing selfish basketball and just high effort, high IQ, and just grit all year long.
It's been impressive, man. The change of pace is the biggest thing for me. We're going to have to take a break. Let the crowd noise calm down. We'll be back on our post game. I'm Matt Peterson with Nate Mollahan, Carter Witt, and Alyssa Peterson. You're listening to Running Rocket Basketball on 105.3 FM The Game at 1330 WYPC AM. We'll be back with our post game right after this.
Whether you're on the go or there's
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee powered tools, gas powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
Success is about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockard Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Lockard Insurance, call 384-2020.
Start and end your day with McDonald's of Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur. Start your day off with a McGriddle. For lunch, how about a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder with cheese? And dinner, enjoy some McNuggets or maybe a great shake and fries. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you're always cooking up something great from your Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur McDonald's. And I'm loving it. And you will too.
After the game, grab the family and head to the Patio Grubs and Suds for a slice of hometown spirit. They're delicious. Fresh made pizza and friendly atmosphere make it the perfect way to end game night. On a great note, make the patio part of your game night plans. Stop in 114 South Ohio Avenue in Wellston or call 740-855-4271 to order ahead. The Patio Grubs and Suds, proud supporters of Wellston Rockets basketball.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit VCNBfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to the Wellston Golden Rockets on Fox Sports 105.3 FM.
All right, Rocket fans, we are back here live at Nelsonville-York High School as the Golden Rockets take out the Buckeyes. Well, 67-56, I believe, was the final.
Yes, 67-56.
Yep, they got it off the table.
I wrote
already.
it down for you today, Matt.
We're in good shape. Alyssa Peterson on the mic with final game stats.
Wes Briggs was our leading scorer with 41 points. Justin Jackson was next with 13, and then Braxton behind him with 5. Wes also led in rebounds. He had 15 rebounds, so that'll be a double-double for Wes tonight. And then Rylan Long was right behind him with 8 rebounds, and Owen had 7. We'll go to assists. Justin was our leader there with 6 assists. Owen and Rylan both had 3 apiece. Justin also led in steals tonight. He had 3, and Rylan and Braxton both had 2. And we'll go to shooting percentage. We ended with 41.3%, so 10% higher than halftime.
There we go. So that's what we want to see, the improvement. We'll get the mic back over here to Nate. We're going to try to get Coach up here. Away stadium, so we're not sure how that's going to work. But we'll try our best to get him up here. Man, fellas, what a night by Wes Briggs. 41 points. And really took off mostly in the second half. He had 18 at the half.
Like I was talking earlier, when you're, in line, I mean, if he keeps on track, he's going to come close, if not eclipsing Scott Cheatham's all-time scoring record. But at the end of the day, getting that record doesn't mean a thing unless you win along the way.
Yeah.
And then when you want to, of course, be considered one of the great players of all time in Wellston history, and you step up and you play the game tonight and you score 41 points at Nelsonville, and when everything's on the line, that shows, hey, that bit's your mark from history right there, and it can stamp you for the rest. You'll be a legend. That's what creates legends.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'll have players that really shine like Wes Briggs did tonight. But every single time I looked out onto that floor, I didn't see a single person who wasn't giving their all tonight.
Yeah, and that's easy to shadow everybody else because of his performance tonight. But yeah, like you said, all year long. The one thing I was critical of the team last year, just overall, I just feel like they didn't play with the effort that they could play with. And I know it's the first year, a couple years, the program you're trying to build, so you kind of give them some leeway. But this year, they come out and they hushed everybody up. They come out and just the way they play as a team, unselfish basketball from game to game. It wasn't about who scored the most. It's like, are we going to win this game? And I don't care if it's Wes, I don't care if it's Justin, I don't care who it is. It's Ryland, whoever's going to score the most points for the game. They didn't care. It's just let's win this game.
Yeah, and that's what it's been all year. I mean, the farther along they got into the season, they understood just what they could accomplish. And everybody understood the implications on this game. This is now the fourth league title that Wellston will at least have a share of. The first one came in 1988, then in 1990 and 2003. That came from the website. Could be incorrect, but that's what we've got right now. So we know of at least four. And, as a guy who graduated last year and kind of got to witness firsthand some of the things that happened with the team last year, and I think you're right, Nate. I think last year they might not have played as hard as they could have, but now this year they played unbelievable. A remarkable season, regular season here for the Golden Rockets. They finished 17-4, 10-2 in the conference, share the league title. It's incredible.
You can't ask for a better season.
And to speak of the turnaround, last year we saw flashes. There were times